Hello YouTube, Scott here with just got around to watching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power episode 5. So in this episode, the Golden Trio, Silver Trio, Ron, I'm not sure, between Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and, Dean, Sam, and Cass, it's hard to give a good name to this trio. The trio being Adora, Glimmer, and Bo. They want to head to the Kingdom of Selenius to get help from Princess Mermista, because they will end up controlling the sea if they do. Unfortunately, they need a ship. So, in a scene that is totally not ripped off from any super popular franchise of any kind, they go into a bar full of ruffians and find themselves a captain who managed to make a legendary journey in less than the normal amount of time. Seem familiar at all? He also likes to brag about himself, tries to sing sea chanties, but nobody lets him sing. He actually brags about setting 2 of his previous ships on fire, and that's not weird at all, right? But he does manage to get them to Selenius, where the princess, Mermista, lets them know that the shield that protects her kingdom, called the Sea Gate, is failing. And when Adora changes into She-Ra and attempts to fix it, because it turns out that it has something to do with the first ones, and she can, of course, read their writing, the Horde attacks. Force Captain Catra, her former best friend, along with a new Force Captain named Scorpia, who literally has giant scorpion claws for hands, have sent they're in a ship and attacking the shield as she's trying to fix it, and it's actually breaking down. So everybody, Mermista included, hatches a plan to stop them, basically, but also destroy the ship. And while they're at it, Catra manages to get close to Adora and calls her weak at one point and attacks her and basically tries to get her to rejoin the Horde, which she's not going to do. Seahawk winds up setting his 3rd ship on fire just to ram it into the Horde ship and sink it, and the day is saved. All things considered, quiet you. All things considered, I feel like this episode went by really quickly, which is weird because I actually had to pause it multiple times and go do stuff. Adora is obviously more confident in her abilities, which is great. The whole trio thing, considering they've known each other for, at this point, it seems like 2 or 3 days, seems a little stretched, but we'll go with it. And Seahawk, who is, I'm just going to say it, who's a lot like Han Solo, but also like the worst parts of Gilderoy Lockhart. Okay, not the worst parts, because he's not trying to destroy anyone's memories, and everything he did, he actually did. But this guy, he can talk about himself, and he seems convinced that the princess is in love with him, and she's basically a bored teenager who couldn't care less. When she's talking to everybody in this tone of, yeah, fine, I'll join you, whatever. I mean, yeah. It was a decent episode, I think. Kind of wondering if anything is going to take longer than 1 episode to resolve at this point, because this has all been very quick, easy stuff, which I suppose you should expect from a half-hour cartoon. But if they wanted to get in a little deeper, have a part 1 and part 2, do a trilogy, I don't know, just flesh some stuff out, make some stuff harder, even for She-Ra, who was just described by Princess Mermista as like an 8-foot-tall chick with a sword that she wanted on her side. It's a good way to put it, I think. Anyway, episode 6, and I'm thinking maybe more will be up tomorrow, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!